just over a week ahead of a general election, which is focusing already on divisions in the community and a big push by the far right to crack down on migration. So the fact that police have now confirmed that the suspect who was driving that car was a 24-year-old Afghan is only really going to add fuel to the flames that are already dividing this country. I just want to run through some of those headlines that we heard from the news conference that was held by the police and the Bavarian Premier. So the police said that the car appeared to speed up after it saw police lines as it approached the Verdi Union demonstration. We understand that the driver of the car was an Afghan man in his 20s, and the police had detained him at the scene. Now, the Bavarian Premier said that this is a suspected attack, and he also added that something has to change in Germany. This
now that's against my religion, because these people are not thinking normally. So now I cannot be thinking religiously. No thinking. We need to be happy with what we know and settling. Yes. People are coming around here with their new thinking invention. Not around me.
Just before Christmas in the city of Frankfurt.
They're telling me about what the upset towards them. Around me. Man, they better start understanding that the Oxford hasn't got the crowd court language.
Now, because of these attacks,
not the public.
The focus
these people are in the pub and they licked off their head, and it's not a pub, and there's no lick.
On migration, there was another attack
but I'm just saying,
in southern Germany a few weeks ago where 2 people were
now,
killed.
like I said, I've been very public that I saw West Brom. Now they're saying that you ain't the mayor of the council, but I'm saying that I've got 2 artists before me, and that's Whitney and Bobby Brown.
Borders, for example, and
now I'm saying Whitney singing out here saying that this is making me feel good.
They've also said they want
People not respecting the
rules on migration as well, saying they want permanent checks at the border. Also,
this shit's making them think.
Some asylum
So hold
seekers
on.
away at the border,
I'm thinking past my control. So now I'm thinking out of control.
Really already causing big divisions in Germany. Tens of thousands of people last week in Munich itself actually protested against what they see as the rise of the far right, and so those people will be very concerned, and many people I think in Germany will be very concerned.
No comment.
The confirmation, which appears to be coming from the Bavarian Premier, that this is being looked at as a suspected attack by a person of foreign origin.
If you just heard something kicking here like it's a bus,
and really just cause those divisions in Germany.
Tapped this way the heater into shade.
And Siobhan,
now it's just turned off.
there about the political
I don't know what's going
situation
on
in
there,
the
man. It's
election
blowing
that's
off the
taking place,
heat
the
and that.
rise of the
Because
AFD,
it's
but
scared,
also
man. Because it's got a
in
heat
Munich
attack.
this
You
weekend.
know when you get a flush of
We're
heat
expecting
like
a big security conference. It's an annual event.
But
It
anyway,
happens every year. There are lots of high-profile
I'm
people
selling
who
singles,
attend
so you
at
have to owe
these
me a
conferences,
pound.
government ministers from all over the world, sometimes heads of state. But the Bavarian Interior Ministers say that they do not suspect there is a connection to that security conference.
Yes, that's right. So the security conference, which officially starts tomorrow, will be taking place around 1.5 kilometres, so a mile from where this car hit this crowd of people. And as you say, this is a place where we see high-profile politicians and delegations coming from around the world to talk about issues of security. So, for example, this year we'll see President Zelensky there. We will see the US Vice President as well. And topics potentially on the agenda include plans for potential ceasefire in Ukraine. So already in Munich there will have been heightened security because of the number of high-profile
people are controlling our sad and happy they feel and dictating when they want to feel like it.
However, as you say, the Bavarian Premier
I don't get paid to be happy. I don't get paid to be sad. I think that encourages the sadness. I accept that encourages the happiness. But I don't encourage it, because that's just it. When you accept the happy, that is just full stop now. Now hold on. There's some people around here that have got serious issues. I'm only happy when I do this.
Undoubtedly that will be on high alert again, as you say, following
I'm only happy when
a
I
number
think
of incidents in recent years that will undoubtedly feed into
I've
the
never been
politics
myself
there
unless I
in
accept.
Germany as well. Sean Roberts.
Now let's just put that aside.
Thank you very much indeed.
Man, ain't happy, man. I'm making cash, man. Nah, I ain't happy that I never understood that. Nah, fam. Now this is talking about women now. Yeah, I'm gonna try the idea on that girl now. Yo, that book never worked. What's going on there now, man? I'm trying everything apart from to be myself.
In relation to drug.
This is how I lie to people.
It is not connected to that security conference.
Now what's going on now? People say that
24-year-old Afghan national.
if I do this, then everyone's gonna think this of me. Now I'm gonna do this. I've just been doing that for a billion years now. They don't believe me.
So that is the very latest from
Nah, I can't
Bavaria,
keep on whipping
and that
out
is
all
it
the
from
books.
me for the
So
moment.
start-
I will be back, of
start
course,
again.
with Business Live at 4:30
Yo,
this afternoon.
what?
Stay tuned though for continuing coverage
everyone
of this
believes
attack
me.
in Germany.
Oh my God! This girl fell for that trick. Now she loves me. Oh my God! I just got a million businesses.
Pure Q10
Yo.
and bioxyphil peptides.
Oh, I can make everything in the world. Watch this now.
Every expression of
You're
you.
done. Shut up about this
Nivea
goddamn
Q10
now. Done.
targeted wrinkle filler
Yo,
serum. 9 out of 10 would recommend.
You're talking about, oh, shut up, Dad. Say the good child. Put in an extra O. The good child. Shut up, Dad. I know, put that backwards. Yeah. The good dog child. Yeah. Fuck them niggas, man. Fuck them white niggas. Fuck them old universal niggas, man. Put that god shit away. Yo.
Put out. Can't put things on here, mate.
Sorry, that's true.
It's a heater.
When you
Sorry.
switch to
It's alright.
take the power
Back
back.
on the shelf for me.
Switch and save now
that
at
alright?
NIOCimment.com.
Cheers.
Meet Fabrice's miracle
Can
spray.
I find you somewhere else to sit? Because I can't have you blocking the heat coming out the road. I know it's cold, but I need everybody to gain the heat off the heat.
After I catch my dog on the couch.
We've got a problem with heating.
Sorry, it's definitely not cold. It's definitely
It's
not
just
cold.
that obviously everybody's cold.
Sorry. Lighter. We don't want that blowing up. Don't forget about the Irish tea. Yeah, that's exclusive. Yeah.
Coffee.
Thank you. Yeah. Where am I going?
Yeah, where you go?
Nowhere to stay for long.
I'll follow you. You need to come back safe.
Yes, it's true.
You need to keep safe.
You just rush me. I don't like being bullied by you. I like to do what you say as quick as possible. I'm literally going to leave in a second.
You want to leave? I'm not sure to leave.
Not today.
No,
I like
not
to,
today.
I like to leave and come back. If I don't leave so quick and not come back.
That's alright. I was going to say, I'm going to put your father in the middle here. If you want to stop there.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, I don't want you to leave.
Alright, thank you. That's alright, that's alright.
To sit there, that's fine.
thank
Alright? You're okay there?
Yeah. As I go on to say, man, I'm just getting kicked out right, left and centre because you have to accept the echoes of life, the book of the echoes, the weekend done it, man. Let's see what the content page is saying. It says walk good, 3rd degree. This book is dedicated to my mother, my Jamaican and Nigerian grandmothers and my ancestors. This book deserves to get robbed. The beginning, London. Wow. We'll start with City of London, then I might read the first page. Now, I had come to this hall, yes it's true, Dirty Babylon. The ship, sir, James Jones. Yes, sir, you know the sea hand. They call him Wind, tall, sir. Yes, I do. I was coming out of... Yeah, my friend. I don't want to be reading no slave I renounced and slave I remained. Man, I'm beating out the wrong echoes, man. Now, anyway, back to the point. People learn what they want to, yeah, and start forgetting, yeah, the prime example that this is gold bars. Yeah? And then... Satan doesn't want me to tell you this year, but I'm telling you now, man. I was born with no clue, yeah? And then I knew everything. People started behaving like Satan, man. And Satan started being himself in the human beings when I was a kid. So it's just like Satan, I was literally like playing my PlayStation, man. Literally. Playing my PlayStation 1. I remember even Satan even before then, man. You know what you have to call Satan, yeah? He's the voice of negativity, yeah? Mental notification. Because Satan's literally just like this book. It could be literally just this book. This cover, whatever. It could be all this shit, bro. Satan's even this drink. But what the moral of the story is here, that I am everything, yeah? I told everybody that I am God. Even before I was born, as a physical human being, everybody said that I am God. Just for the sake of it, just because that's just how it is, man. But then, what I'm going on to say now is that it's impossible for God to prove himself. It's more easy for Satan to prove himself, because obviously he's physical, but he's acting like a mirage. Everyone believes that the shit's here, bro. Everyone in the world's gonna say this is a book. Why can't I say that this is a tree? Why can't I say that this book is a human being? If you look at this and it is speaking, it is saying something, it's equal to a human being. This book is obviously life. In this book, someone's talking about their life. In this book, a tree was ripped off the tree, from the ground, the soil. So this book is breathing. This book is alive. This book is obviously breathing. It's forming wind. Does this mean that this book is now part of gravity law? No. As I go on to say, all these words mean nothing, obviously. But what the main point is, language as a discrimination of a word and as a sound is obviously artificial. And that's intelligence, artificial intelligence. The human being was the first artificial intelligence and actual intelligence, because the human never knew what it was in Jack in the Box. So when the human being's in the Jack in the Box, the human being starts creating all these illusions about the Jack in the Box. So imagine, yeah, if you put all the Jack in the Box, they're coming around here teaching you about the Jack in the Box. You start thinking to yourself, you little spacker, I come from over here, friend. I put you in that box and now you come in there about telling me about the box. Well, I'm glad that the box is a self-educational box, because they didn't put that information out there for you to learn still. That's why when they asked me, yeah, wow, God damn, how did you know that? What do you mean, how did I know? What have I been doing with my life for me to not to know? I ain't had no dad, bro. So I ain't had two parents to manipulate me, bro. I ain't needed no motherfucking OG to look after me. What going on? You got them drugs or what? Man, patterning that. I'm fucking alive for 30, 80 years, motherfucker. That's a long time not to pay you that money ever again. Calm your fucking bitch ass self down. Man, am I out here dying for what reason? Man, am I out here for dying? For bash? My friends are buying houses off bash. Ripping off my decent customers. What do you mean, do I know him? I know the money. Nah, my man's getting ripped off. What do you mean? My man's getting ripped off. I'm like, bro, man, I'm raping my customers financially. Man, I'm controlling their bitches officially. Man, having conversations with me, crying, but not in real life, but crying, but not in real life as in tears. I'm giving man them solutionaries and alternatives. Man, I'm applying this, fam. I'm like, bro, I hear that I told you what to do, but I hear that you done what I said in that, but what's going on there? Man, they changed their life from a conversation with me. And man, them come around me and I start saying, what do you mean? What do you mean, thank you? What do you mean, oh, that was a good idea, you stupid? Yo, bro, When you start calming down, you know, and stop saying that that's a good idea. No, I answered the question. You was wasting my time. I answered the question. So what I'm saying is my conversation is changing people's life. Motherfuckers are coming up to me like they want to do me a favor. I'm saying, bro, what you mean? I'm telling people that's supposed to have money, bro. Oh, you're the one. I'm like, bro, man, I am horrified. Men are coming up to me saying that. I'm like, bro. Nah. What does it mean someone's going to pick her up and run off with her? Is that part of the plan or something? Is that part of the plan? Because why would he randomly think that? Has that happened before? And then why is that woman getting involved? What do you mean say bye-bye to baby? Whose baby is it? What's going on around there? You know that you can't play with them babies in your own house. Why would any salam alaikum, yeah, that's a real like salam alaikum, start letting their kid play with babies? If them Dubai niggas was here now saying that the mum's hijabi and the baby's got a raw hair out. Like, bro, them man there gonna start picking up the hair off the floor. Oh my God. The woman just said, look at this. I'm getting confused. And I'm not paid to be confused. I'm glad I'm not asking the question, because that's when you're really confused. Ian, I told you, Ian. Look at that book. Being a Parent. No, I'm not right. I like to be stupid. Anyway. These people are distracting me from what I want to say and making me want to start dipping my biscuits in my tea for an appetizer. Man, I've just spent £9 on the draw when I would have preferred to spend £5 and get some food. Man, are controlling my budget. Nah. Anyway, what's I going to say, man? These people make me sick, man. These people make me sick. Like I said about the devil been lying. The man's been lying and the people have been believing. Like I said, the Jack in the Box. Mama walking around there like he's on the wing with a blue coconut in his grey tracksuit. Mama's really walking around there like he's on the wing. I've seen this kind of behaviour in the library in prison. When walking around with their couple like down the wing. Nah. Little Google Gaga as well, you know. So listen to this. As I go on to say, the Jack in the Box, isn't it? Man are coming around there doing up Jack in the Box and that. I'm bringing man to reality and that. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm bringing man to reality saying, yo, bro, don't talk about the Jack in the Box again. You've been wound up for so long. You've come into the Matrix here in my bunker, in my spaceship under the ground, in my rubbish little spaceship, and you're hating on our porridge, and you're saying you want to go and eat some Mirage, and then man them start doing up Judas and start saying, I know that this is steak, and I know that it's not steak, and I know that I'm eating this wall, but it just feels so good, man. Just imagining the flavors, man. These people are stimulated, bro. These people are breathing in the fresh air. That's triggering in some fake senses. These people are popping headache pills. That's triggering sensations. we're basically saying here that each food that you eat activates a different flavour. With the flavours you imagine it tastes like. Imagine smoking weed and then taking crack, and then your first kebab and chips was your first high, or your first rice and peas was your first high. You're eating this shit forever, wishing that it tastes like that first one. Equal to the drug, friend. And then man them can just paint the food, do artificial colours, and you start saying, nah, fam. Idiot. People need to start liking the process of the food being made before they start saying, this is what I like. And they done shit in the inside and then buying it everywhere and saying, this ain't nice. Cooking it themselves, listening. I can't do it, it's not the same. You stupid cunt. And this is what I go on to say that nigga Satan's like, bro. And the Jack in the Box, this all ties into one. These people, the Satan's lying, telling these people, you're a bad man, you're a good man. Satan's out here lying. What's going on is, you've agreed you're going to be a bad man. That's good. We're bringing this to the chess game now. Yeah? Don't go over here. This is, you're bringing it, oh, yeah. Now, that's foul now. That is just gone foul. So this strip here, this is where all the gangsters are, man. Nana of Arita, Amin, yeah? So now, you gotta stand with the Nana, yeah? And then the biggest gang is the one in the middle, so don't fuck with them. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 10 letters, so we're saying each letter represents 10,000 people. So you're 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 40,000. So you're skipping past the middle, and you're saying you gotta fuck with them niggas in the end, yeah? But then we're saying these niggas in the middle, yeah, are multiple gangs. So that breaks down, let's say, Rothschild, government, police, solicitor. So now they're orchestrating this beef in the middle. Now, we ain't mentioned what's gone all the rest down the book. We're saying that the foundation is done fucked up. So now these two are fighting between all these politics in the middle. They're already finished. They haven't even done half the investigation of the rest of what's going on. So they're just fighting about the headlines at this point. And they're not even finding out what's the small print at the bottom or the back. No foundation, no effort. So then when you're fucking with someone new, they say, why you do that to my man? And then the people that are gangsters are feeling sorry for the people that are pussies and not gangsters, and you start thinking to yourself, when did man start considering the innocent people? Like, what's going on? Start finding out that these gangsters have hearts and that, and it gets even worse because the gangsters have heard the artifacts, and then there's gangster of another gangster and slag of another slags, and he's a known pussy, and that's not fair, or he's a real gangster in that, and my man's even more gangster, so what's going on? This is interference in gangster activities, people born in the way. Me too. You was an accident. Me too. Because no one asked me to be born. So when was my free will? I keep on saying I need to kill myself. And I keep on saying I'm already dead. Because what am I living for, nigga? Bitch ass nigga like myself. Sorry, Cordell. Anyway, as I go on to say, the faking it, man. The drafts. You gotta be gangster, yeah, accordingly, yeah? So, all these people down here don't give a fuck about who the fuck's going on up here. Fuck y'all. So the main point is, nah, they got a few A's, so there's one A, so we've just knocked out the U, we've knocked out the M, now it's AI. Now they're saying nah, and we're clipping off that, because we're left with the AI, so it's nah business. We do la, boom, finished. So that means all the gangsters is wiped out, all the wannabes, everything's wiped out. With the gangsters' foundation, that's wiped out now. Now we've got the Godchild, and then all the small bullshit, which is the sheep and the shepherds and the rest. And the niggas that ain't dead at the top, HMP, or due for resurrection, or in the database protection, or frozen like the iceberg. Guess what was so fantastic about everyone dying in the Titanic? When everyone come to collect the bodies, they was all frozen, and they was frozen alive, so they never died. was frozen alive and was put on reserve and is still alive today. Everyone from the Titanic's alive. You cannot die in the ocean and it's freezing cold and you are frozen next to an iceberg when you can freeze a man alive now and freeze a fish and unfreeze it and it's alive. No one can die in the water. Fucking idiot. That's why it's embarrassing me. You cook some food now and you freeze it and you defrost it and you cook it. It tastes just as good or even better because you ate it when you weren't hungry. So now you got time to just like chew like start tasting the whole heap of paradise and every feature of the food. There's a difference between eating when you are starving or when you're eating like it's a packet of crisps or a chocolate bar and you're just eating like this. I call that comfort eating because I'm eating while I'm comfortable, not eating while I'm starving. I realise I go to these shops angry as hell because motherfuckers are taking their time with the food and they're not advertising the food properly and they're already pissed off with the food. Imagine working around people that's working around food pissed off that they're around the food all day, wiping their forehead every second, just busting off that chippy, just got a heat wave. They need you to be pissed off ordering that food. They need you to feel a sample of their pain, that way you can't be bothered to fuck off and order off an app. You've come here to spend your cash? Cheeky bastard. I know it's only cash only. I know it's only cash only. But I'm working in this food all day and last night, bro, and last week, every day. And you start coming round there for 1 second talking about what's ready now. For me to box your blood? For me to box you, fam? What's ready now? The fucking door? Turn around and carry on. Yo, bro, I'm telling you, man, I can't go in the shop hungry again. I'll go in the shop and buy cups, spoons, cereal. Before I go in the shop and have a discussion about the goddamn food, bro, and why it's not ready. Because people are lying, pretending that they're hungry, that's why. They come around here pretending to be hungry, man, because their belly's hurting or something in their pet. I punched the wall, my hand's hurting. Do I say that my hand's hungry? I slap myself in the face now. Do I say that my face is hungry? So stop coming around there when your belly's twisting up like your fucking kidneys, and your kidneys looking like some brain and that, like, ooh, in my guts, talking about you're hungry. No! What's going on is your belly's eating itself because it's bored. You're losing weight. Going on. I'm gonna slap my head off this book now. Valentine's Day. cannot remember how the first name of life was not my own. It came to me not at once, not in words or visions, not in capitals or in imperatives or assertion. Wordless whispering stream whose beginning were beyond sight and whose end as I somehow seemed to carry. I looked over at him. He was the only one they would have chosen for me, and yet I had arrived here by my own vocation. I had watched him all these years on both sides from close quarters, as if at a poker table, too smoky, too male, too shrewd in codes. I had neither the ability nor willingness to understand. I had thought of the generation above me as still too tamed by colonial malice, of my generation as a bridge, of our daughters and sons as the ones to be truly hopefully free, and yet quality. In particular, I had been witness to a transformation from a narrative too large, too unwidely, too unconcerned with the small and the human, too coached in ignorance and entitlement, to one of hard work, nobility, loyalty, fidelity. Though the clarity, the vision, the truth of it was not yet apparent, it seemed a certain grace had set in, and that it was all of ours. There was tiredness, exhaustion, disillusion, mistrust. I fucking hate reading. At least it's not just the Bible that makes me tired. Jesus, yo, my nigga Christ. I just want to be able to read and not think. I got a headache already, man. This shit said all this tiredness. I wasn't tired for half an hour until you started being boring and saying about the tired motherfuckers, bro. Mistrust on all fronts, but strangely, it also felt like something new was beginning. Not for one side or the other, but for us as human beings. Sharing space, creating a common story. You idiot. All that was missing was the joy, the lightness and innocence of my mother, her brothers of Kojo, and yet they had not survived. I looked at him now as he walked towards me, at all of them, they who had finally won, but I was more my mother's daughter, Kojo's sister, than theirs. Could I look back to that first splintering, that first awakening, and learn? Could I win as they had, and still as they had not, remain open? Could I, as my mother and Kojo had not survived? Oh man. I can't read books, man, that ain't got to do with God. I respect the Godchild and that, but after reading them few lyrics, all I see is that that's a questionnaire for God. This is just like some judgment day. This is just like, yo, God, when I see you, I'm going to ask you all of this shit, and then say, walk one. And then God says, hey, little soul, me echoing in your mind. Me echoing tell you these things. And yes, I got up in this place. Make me sick. No comment. I specialize in nothing. I'm a blank wall. Blank. Just look at me and tell me what you imagine. Who believe it? Imagine a story. You stupid cunt. I had to say it. Fuck the library, you nigga. Now I'm about to get high in multiple different fictions, man.
So boys waiting to see what the president might do next.
Invest, save, and spend with Trading 212, the all-in-one wealth-building app. Buy stocks and ETFs with zero commission. Quick start with ready-made pies, or deep dive and build your own portfolio. Grow your savings with 4.9% interest in our cash ISA. Spend with a free debit card and earn 0.5% cash.
Thank you.
Get
You're
the
talking
Trading
over my hot
212
water.
app and start building wealth
At least I
today.
can see the germs. Are there any germs in there? The podgy, Jesus Christ, the podgy.
So get up to 60% off fully built kitchen units with up to 7 years interest-free credits. Plus, in our winter sale, get a net dishwasher for your dream
Yeah.
kitchen away. This is luxury affordable.
No. Washing that in there. You're moving like a hippopotamus. No. Man. Yeah. Backing like a pigeon. Yeah. My foot moving like a pigeon. Yeah. Look at that. That was dark. That was just black. Well done. Yeah. Yeah. Rapid response. Yeah. Now look how beautiful that is. That's a design. This is a design. You need to put this on some clouds. These wonderful colours. I could make a map out of this. This is a galaxy. This is Big Ben. No, this is the Big Bang Theory. How everything come into one. Get that mixed. Yeah, off water. No comment. Clean that shit. You little nigga. Going on there. Showing this experiment. Not getting paid for that. Clean that shit. Yeah, you little nigga. I don't put my cup in that shit. Yeah, just stash my drugs underneath that. That's how quick I am. Yeah, nigga. You know me very well. No sugar in that. You know what that means. I should have put in another one. Nah. No, I need to enjoy this, you know. I can't just start the drink with a complaint. I literally, come on, fam. Man don't want me to be upset with my own drink. And I told you that it's not good enough. I literally just told you this drink's not good enough.
No cup. No cup.
Oh, lie. We've got cups now. Yo! Yo! That's hurting my fingers. Nah. Yo, done. Nah. No, that's what I call labour. I almost had to use. I had my lighter as well. If I had to put that down, I would have to get paid for that because it's like, yo. That is a nice drink. Look at my usual. I'm not getting my normal amount. I'm on 750. Oh, that apricot, man, in the morning, you're busting me one sachet in that. You're moving mad. You lost your mind. Nah. I have to start chucking that drink away or mix it with some coffee because it's tasting like some quality water, man. No but the Klein fresh box of cigarettes. Now you're embarrassing me now. Got the fresh box. I'm to box your blood. Nah, obviously not. I ain't got the digestive. I'm coming around there embarrassing me, fam. This has opened up itself. Nah. And got oh, coming like I'm a human being. I need to leave this rubbishy stuff. Nah. I ain't got what's going in here, fam. I'm not happy about that still. My drink tasting nasty. Nah. I'm gonna have to spark a cigarette for that. It's a real butler. I knew I should have went outside and just smoked my spliff. Because I've come around there to be disappointed on purpose. And my gauge is dropping as well. And you can see that you can see the shine on it. You plonker. You little plonker. You goddamn right that's matching my t-shirt, my hat. You plonker. No goddamn G's on me, man. You plonker. Yo. Now I have to drink this nasty Cornish pasty. Because you know it's from Greg's. You plonker. That's why they can't say Cornish pasty no more. They have to say something else. Because it's a Cornwall thing. Hot like white rum. With the Irish in it, man. We haven't even got the design of it because we don't want people learning what they're having. We're selling blanks. Like men having sex and not having kids with the women. What's going on there, man? What's going on? Why was Sarah laughing at Abraham saying that? What do you mean? That God said, who's having a kid round? Yeah. Yeah. Yo, Abraham, I don't like the way you girls moving, you know, done. You saying I'm not official? What do you mean, God? Sarah was laughing. Yeah, fam. You said that you had a dream and you believed it. Why isn't Sarah doing that? Don't lie. I'm gonna tell her to jump on the bandwagon. Corda, you're standing by the heat, man. Don't make me tell you to move on. No, this rubbish needs to move on. No comment. Put these biscuits away, man. Can you taking the biscuit? She's gonna get jealous that the cup of tea by the. You're right, Ian. I hope you're not getting jealous. I'm getting sick and tired of you people being jealous. You know that just gets hotter and hotter. What do you mean, man? Oh my God! I'll have Cordell instead. Being a Cordell, you plonker. Goddamn parent. Right. Man, I'm holding on to that Gucci nigga like it's a motherfucking phone. And this shit's spinning. What's going on there, you Willis? Yeah. Thank God for that shit. Oh, man. The perks, nigga. Look at the sexy thing in the pink. Look at this thing in a minute. I thought she was about to start being sneaky. I was chatting to the one in the pink saying that I got your number. Yo. Now where's that lighter at, bro? Someone told me about the lighter. You haven't get that lighter before, what? This is what I'm saying, man. I should have been more prepared when I come out with everything in my hand. When do we start waiting to find this lighter? Maybe this means I'm allowed to find the lighter. Now I've been forced to wait for them to go past because, oh yeah. So now that them kids have gone past, which wasn't my problem when I come here, I found my lighter. So what's that got to do with me? I don't give a fuck about them kids. Them kids has nothing to do with me. I've been told to focus on Cordell Bailey. So I've come out here. Everything's supposed to be perfect. I spend time sitting down on the floor looking for my lighter, and then I don't find it until the kids walk past. Now, if that's not God proving himself to himself and nothing to do with me, but we're just pointing out a simple fact that I can't find my lighter, and the distraction pack was you was in the library and you dropped your lighter on the floor, so I had to think about, did you go and pick up that lighter? Did someone give you that lighter? So while all this is going on, the teachers and the tiddly peeps, and then when I left the library, people are standing around there, yeah, like the supervising me video on my phone when they're recording in there anyway. So what's that all about? No comment. You're living in a jack in the box, and I'm telling you, whatever you've got on you, you won't find it in that pocket, and you know it's in that pocket, and you find it in that pocket like you never searched it 100 times with all your fingers and everything else. I only can video record into 51 minutes, and we're 47 now. So I just done that stuff.